Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. I just got a new box with stuff and I'm going to unbox it here live. Not really live, but I'm going to unbox it here with you guys.
In this little section of the prom.
So let's see what I got. As you can see here on the side, you can see this Royal. Let's see if you can somehow guess what this is. My studio is a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna try to make a different usage of it. Okay, I'm gonna put the box down and I'll bring it up as I open it. By the way, if you're curious about my shirt, WheelAddictBrand.com. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can't see it, you're gonna need to go on the website and see what it is. Now let's see what's inside the box. And let me start with this right here. Do you know this guy is? Well, this is one of the best European skaters currently, Dominic Bruce. So these are the new Mesmer Dominic Bruce Pro model. This is the second skate, the second signature skate, and also the signature Pro model skate for Mesmer. It's the first time that Dominic Bruce has a pro skate. He was a pro skater for Razors, but that never really ended up with a pro skate. And Billy O'Neill's brand, Mesmer, gave him the opportunity. So I was with Dominic Bruce last April, May, and June in the US, and he told me that there would be a skate coming out. I actually thought the skate would be white, but even at that time he was already doing lots of usage of the frog emoji, and no one really knew what it was. Well, now we do. Well, skates are in the box. They come inside his bag. Let me see if there's anything else inside the bag. Well, there's... I don't know what this is. Let me check this. This is quite interesting. What's also inside is... Okay. There's something to put in the toe. I think this is to fill the space. So if you feel like your skate is too loose for you, you can put these inside. That's interesting. That's cool. And then two tools inside. Very interesting about this is that I am now going to try the size 42 US 9. I'm usually in shoes the US 10. The previous Mesmer skates that I got, they were the John Bolinos, and I got them in size 43 and 44. I really enjoyed the skates, but they felt a tiny bit too big for me. So when these skates came out, I contacted this Royal and I told them that I wanted to get these skates for a review. I paid for the skates. They made me a special price, but still I paid for the skates. Yeah, this is it. I'm going to be making a review of these. What's interesting about these skates, or what's different about these skates compared to the previous ones? Well, something that I never realized, I don't know if it's just on mine, but the wheels, they are a tiny bit swirly, like in between the white and the green. I don't know if this is normal or just on mine. I was curious about the wheels. They also come with 95A wheels in the middle and 90A wheels in the front and back. This was something that I really enjoyed on the John Bolino skates. But when I went on the website, there was nothing saying about it, so I was very curious about. So you now know that These skates, they come with 60mm wheels with harder durometer in the middle, so 95A in the middle and 90A in the front and back. This is going to be good for your grinds because the middle wheels are harder, but also the squish is usually different. The way that the wheels will absorb the shock and the impact will be different, making the skates turn a tiny bit easier. Also, the way that you're going to burn the wheels will be different. Usually harder wheels will last longer, so you will get that natural rockering. Maybe you're going to be able to do the Dominic Bruce tricks because he's very quick with his fit. So I really like them. Let me see. They also made some changes with the liner. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit these skates with this liner, to be fully honest. I did try a size 42 at Shop Task in Seattle. When I was there in May, they fit me with an Intuition liner, but at the time they didn't have this new liner, so I'm going to be curious to try and see if the size 42 liner on the 42 shell will fit me. Again, I'm usually a size 43, but when I tried the 43, it felt a bit too roomy for me. That's why I wanted to downsize. I know that they're gonna fit me with an Intuition liner. I'm not sure about this Mesmer liner, but the Mesmer liner is for sure less padded than the previous one. What else we got here? Well, Dominic Bruce insole. One trick pony, that's what it says here. Really cool. Well, there's this red part that it's supposed to be a little bit more of a structural material, and the white a bit of a foamier one. Nothing very special about this insole. It comes with a Velcro shock absorber, about 1 centimeter, about 10mm. And that is about it. They didn't make a lot of changes from the previous ones. So if you've seen the John Bellino skate, very similar. Trust your instincts. That's what it says on the insole. Pretty sure the art was made by Dom. Yeah, I will be sharing my opinions about these sometime soon. Just wanted to show you the new skates that I just got. Mesmer, Dominic Bruce. Now, in this box, I got some more skates. And let me see if I have something else more. This is interesting. I got this thing that says everyone's framed, and it's a Kaiser bag. It's dark gray and it comes with 2 frames, and these are the new super fluid frame. So Kaiser has the Fluid 4 and the Fluid 5 still on the market. So the Fluid 4 being an anti-rocker frame and the Fluid 5 being a flat frame. Actually, calling Fluid 4 to the flat frame would be better in my opinion, because you would have the 4 wheels down. But anyway, they just call it Fluid 4 because it was the 4th edition of the frame, and the Fluid 5 because it was the 5th edition. And the 5th edition, which is the last one, actually is made for skating flat. I actually have one here. Here's a Fluid 5 frame, here's a Fluid 4. What's the difference? Well, this is an old one, and this one is made out of the regular fluid material that they used on the Kaiser frames. But now you will able to find the black Fluid 4 and the black Fluid 5 in a new material that they call super fluid. So this is apparently a faster frame. Other than that, everything is the same. It really feels extremely hard. It's crazy. Let me see if I can show you this. Look at this. It's crazy because I can close a little bit. This is obviously it's a different frame. This is the Fluid 5, but on the Fluid 5 I can close it a bit here, And on this new material, when I press it, it kind of like there's no give. It really feels a lot harder. I also got these in a smaller size, in a shorter length. I've said it here on this channel, I was trying the Create Originals shorter frame. I came to the conclusion that when I skate anti-rocker, and this is an anti-rocker frame, I prefer to skate a shorter frame because it's less hard on my knees. It's easier for me to turn. I don't feel like I need to apply so much torsion, so much rotational power on my knees. So skating with a shorter frame anti-rocker works for me. So I'm very curious to try this. I may be trying these on the Dominic skates. These are, let me see if it says here the size. I think they're 246, but this is the smaller size fluid for super fluid, fluid for super fluid frame. So that is it. Now, I got something else on this box. The box was big. A pair of USD skates. And this is, it has a different shape from the regular box. On the regular box you see it's like a narrower box, taller. This one is different, so I know what's inside, but let's open it with you guys. I'm gonna take one only because it's a pair, right? So here we go. Right here we got the new USD Eugen Anin Shadow. And this is the third pro model skate for Eugen Anin. It's the second Shadow skate, and it's quite interesting what they did with this. I have not tested or I have not tried the previous one. I did try the USD Shadow, the first one, not the first with the 3 wheels, but the first one that they came out with anti-rocker frame. Now, this one is different. They use a different front flap. The main difference between these and the older ones, the older Shadow, the older Power Slide Shadow, or even the older Shadow, Salomon Shadow, in case you didn't know, Shadow was owned by Salomon, is that you now have a full-on liner. It's called the Eclipse liner. It's a collaboration between My Feet and USD, and this is the Eclipse high top. It's a bit heavier. I will talk about the weight of this on the review, but it's interesting how they implemented this tongue that they've been using, Power Slide and Icon, Mesmer. They've been using these material. It's a very soft and thick, but at the same time very squishy with these holes. Very breathable material, and everything else is different from the rest of the liners that I'm talking about, like the rest of the My Feet liners. It is very interesting. This is obviously, it has a walkable sole. It comes with a Velcro in the back, so when you put it on the skate, you are supposed, yeah, when you put it on the skate, it's not supposed to move uphill. So then, on the previous Shadow that I had, the last Shadow that I had, it was just this piece here, and now this is a whole one piece. So when you were tightening this front Velcro on the toe area and the 45-degree ratchet buckle, this is all the same piece. A little bit like a snowboard binding. Then no buckles on the top of the skate. They're using a Velcro. I like the material used. It's very similar to the material used on the Icon skates that I reviewed. Yeah, very, very cool. And then it comes with a Kaiser Fluid 5 frame. Again, this is the flat version of the other frame that I just showed you. In this color, or in the color of the Dominic Bruce, these frames are not made of that super fluid material. And the wheels, I was checking, Yeah, they all 88A, so they are 60 millimeters 88A. These are not like the Dominic Bruce with 2 different Durameter wheels. So when you buy this skate, you should have like a smoother ride by having all wheels a bit softer. Something that I find it quite interesting is that the sole plate still has Shadow spelled the old way, XSJADO, and the skate is now called the USD Shadow, but spelled with a SHADOW. Yeah. Now this skate is a size 43. This is not the same size as the other one, so I should be good to go. And that is it. Expect reviews on these, on the super fluid frames, and on the Dominic Bruce Mesmer skate anytime soon. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Make sure to leave me a thumbs up if you like it. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments. If there's something that you want to know about any of these skates and you want me to talk about that in the review, make sure to drop me a comment. I'll be reading all the comments. And yeah, if you want to support what I do here, you can go to WheelAddictBrand.com and purchase one of the shirts, one of the products that will be available when you go there, because there's more things coming. And yeah, you can always also become a member or a patron of this channel. But now, more important than anything else is to never, ever, like ever forget why we all started skating. And that is because it's fun. Now, cheers and see you soon. Fui.
Somewhere